Hey YouTube, how you doing today? I'm going to focus on making longer videos, and today I want to make a quick but long video. I wouldn't say about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Um, I feel like that's a good video range. I do want to sit back and make an hour long video one day. I'm shooting and projecting for that, but have you ever noticed, before I get carried away, how some people crash out right before a breakthrough? Now, don't let this go over your head. At the start of when things are not easy, right when it's quiet, right when it feels like pointless, that's the danger zone. Your bills are louder than the positivity and things that you got going on, and you're allowing you know for people's viewpoints of you to be louder than your own conceited ways, or I don't call it conceited, but your ego and your the way that you feel about yourself, your personality towards yourself. Sometimes it's about being patient and knowing that things are working in your favor. Feeling like, real talk, the world keep testing you, and you showing up for everything, and it's like they testing you but never really grading the paper. They want to be in your business but don't really know the Kool-Aid and the sauce and the ingredients that's into it. Like, they don't know the flavor and what you got going on. So think about putting yourself first and doing something you can't undo. Let's talk about throwing your freedom away for a moment. And knowing that good things don't always last if you don't find a way to make them last. So it's just like having money. If you don't have a savings account, you don't have anything up here in your brain. But here's the part that nobody tells you, okay? It's not about what you got, it's about what you can keep. So if you're not retaining anything that I'm saying, the blessings won't knock you down. If you cut this video off short, then you're only fooling yourself, because there could be something that you could learn right before that moment of opportunity, right before, like I said, you quit before it's time, like right before it's time for your breakthrough. If you're feeling unconfident about yourself, that's one thing, but don't knock it when you're about to give up, because you could be one phone call away, one upload away if you post videos and content like I do, or one decision away from making the content like I do. And you keep putting the pause on, you keep putting the brakes on, that shit is like, it means nothing, man. Like, you won't get anything from anything if you just keep viewing things. It's those that watch it happen, and it's those that make it happen. You can walk the walk, but I want you to talk the talk and walk the walk. Or you could talk the talk, but I want you to walk the walk and talk the talk. You could be one decision from everything that you prayed for. You could be praying for it and have all of the ingredients and knowing what you want. You can have the millionaire mindset with a homeless lifestyle. Or you could have a homeless lifestyle with the millionaire mindset. However you look at it, the glass is half empty or the glass could be half full. But anyway, you could be forming the things, and it could be right in your spirit right before your breakthrough. And stop sitting on talents that God put in you and that you need to share with the world. I'm trying to give you the motivation, and if your spirit is feeling bankrupt right now, the enemy will rush you when you're losing. So just know that things only get worse when you already given that. You already given the enemy that much power to say that things are bad. They're going bad. They're only going to get worse if you already acknowledge that. So don't acknowledge it. Don't feel like your life is gone, or that you worthless. You are worth it. Remind yourself. If you don't even feel like it, just tell yourself right now, say I'm worth it. Not because this guy on YouTube told me, but because I know how energy works, and if I keep telling myself bad things, then bad things are only going to get worse. They rush you when you're close to your goals, and that's why, the pressure, it weighs heavy, but it makes diamonds. So that's why the thoughts might get loud. They might even tell you, okay, I might need to isolate myself from people, or it gets so bad for some people they crash out, and put that on other people. And sometimes you got people out here that commit suicide, and have ideations of harming themselves or other people, and they crash out. Don't be a crash out. um it's so like it's okay if you having these thoughts. I don't want you to hide them and bubble them up, and and the bubble bursts. I want you to find a way to poke a hole in that bubble and let some of these frustrations out. Don't crash out over a temporary chapter and miss a permanent elevation, a permanent book that could have been somewhere on Amazon Kindle, and somebody could be reading it and you could be enjoying the time of your life. Um, or you could be posting up a video like this, and sharing your pain or your hurt with someone else. And I know it's tough, but pause, breathe, take it all the way back. Just have a breathing exercise. Take a day to just sit back and relax. Lay in your bed if you off work. Don't try to take on the whole world. Rome wasn't built in a day. If you need to lay down and get some rest in order to elevate and be the best person that you can be, take time to rest. Put the keys down. Don't be so quick to hop in somebody else's car. Don't be so quick to hop in your car to go be around other people. And, like I said, don't isolate yourself neither. So if you need to be around people, then, if that's your weapon, and you know what I mean, you gotta go out there and fight certain things and get through certain traumas. And if somebody's absent in your life, and you feel like you might be absent in someone else's life, and they might feel like you're not having a time with them because you focused on the other person, and this person is not focused on you. So you didn't come this far to self-destruct at the door. So if you do gotta put the keys in the car, if you do gotta hop in that car and ride with somebody, stay. Even if all you do today is stay. Just stay present. Stay present with yourself, because tomorrow might be the day everything finally makes sense. So, like I said, stay present with yourself first and foremost. Don't ever abandon that person. Don't ever abandon yourself. So if you want, I can make this a little shorter, but if it did hit hard, and you like it, I can make it longer. This is 8 minutes already, and like I said, I want to keep it between about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. So I hope that I gave you a raw and good thought, you know what I mean, because about these type of things, and you'll be able to ripe into the right fruit that you need to be, in order to be more likable towards yourself and more likable towards other people, and that you don't go out here and crash out or give up. And that's real, man. I want to stay on topic before I end this. If I connected with you, and I helped put a piece of your puzzle together, and you was able to carry anything, and you don't feel alone right now at this point, please just text or put in the text below, and comment. Just comment 24/7. Just put 24/7 somewhere down there, so that way I know that you've been here, and that this is going to be something that you're going to be focused on all day, because you shouldn't allow any second for error, anytime for slip ups. Put a 24/7 in there. Put 24-7. That way I know that this is something that you're going to stay up on, because it is a day-to-day process. And you should never allow any temporary moments to take away from your day. That's why I want 24/7 in the chat. And if this helps you out in any way, shape, or form, I just ask that you share it with somebody else. And, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. That way I know what I'm doing here and I need to improve on certain things. Comment in the section, even if it did help you, let me know how it helped you. And then also, if it didn't help you, tell me where I can improve, because I want to make it better for all my viewers, not just a targeted individual. I'm not, when I speak on here, I don't speak just for myself, and I don't just speak for you. I'm trying to speak for everybody. I want to be the voice for a lot of people. So let me know. That way I can try to sauce it up. I got the most precious thing laying beside me right now. My baby is sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. And if you blessed to see that at the end of this video, this is cuteness overload over here. He's sleeping and I don't want to wake him up. But I'm happy that you tapped in with me. I love you. Enjoy your day. And put God first into anything that you do. God bless your heart and your family and the people around you, and the people that that you hanging around, because they could be bringing you up or they could be bringing you down. Have a great day on purpose. I'm tapping and I'm going to end this video right now. Thank you for staying on this long.